Previously on the right click, we talked about our top 10 players with the highest win rate in the Dota 2 scene, with GH leading the top 10 list with 71.37%. If you haven't watched that video, there's a link in the description below. With Dota 2's 8th year entering full swing as 2017 draws to a close, let's look at the players who have accumulated the greatest amount of game wins since the 3rd International. For transparency, the stats were taken on the 5th of December 2017 and includes only games after August 11, 2013. Note also that these are raw win totals, meaning players that have played more games tend to place higher on the list. Number 10. Gustav S4 Magnusson. S4 actually started his professional gaming career with Heroes of Newerth before transitioning into Dota 2 in early 2012. Most notably joining No Tidehunter later that year, which eventually became the all-Swedish 2013 TI winning Alliance roster. S4 made his name on the mid lane with heroes such as Magnus and Puck and sported a strong rivalry against Na'Vi mid laner Dendi. Aside from Alliance's numerous wins in the early days after TI3, S4 had also a successful stint on Team Secret and is currently playing on the offlane for OG, where he also notably won the Boston Major and Kiev Major, winning 705 out of 1,102 total games since he lifted the Aegis of Champions in 2013. Number 9. Zheng Faith Hongda. Coming into the Dota 2 scene since its inception in 2011 at the first international under Tai Lu, Faith has been a staple of the Chinese scene ever since. He was a part of the 2012 Invictus Gaming roster that took home the International 2 and also had stints on both LGD and Tongfu, sitting 9th on this list with a total of 720 wins across 1,271 games. Faith is currently playing as the 5th position on Chinese powerhouse Newbie. Number 8. Liang DDC Fat Meng. 8th on this list with a total of 721 wins is DDC, a prolific player in the Chinese scene since the early days of Dota 2, with stints on numerous teams such as Invictus Gaming, LGD, LV Gaming, eHome, Vici Gaming, and currently LGD Forever Young, where he came in 3rd at the International 2017. He is also one of the 3 remaining players who has attended every international. Number 7. Johan No-Tail Sunstein. Another pro who originally started out in Heroes of Newerth is No-Tail, who broke into the scene with Fnatic EU alongside longtime friend Fly. He also had a short stint on Team Secret, was part of the early 2015 Cloud9 roster before reuniting with Fly to form Monkey Business, which eventually became OG. Boasting a total of 722 wins across 1,154 games, he stands 7th on this list and has an impressive total of 4 Valve Majors under his belt. Number 6. Andrei Magjipenko. Mag has been playing Dota since 2010 and has been on a great number of teams from the CIS region, most notably Dare, Team Empire, Virtus Pro Polar, Vega Squadron, and his current team, Effect. Known for his Clockwork, Broodmother, and Magnus on the offlane, Mag has a total of 737 wins across 1,227 games, and interestingly, also had a short stint in Southeast Asian team Mineski earlier this year. Number 5. Xie Super Junhao. The second player on this list on the current LGD Forever Young roster, Super also came 3rd at TI7 and has played for some notable Chinese teams such as Team DK, Vici Gaming, and CDEC Gaming. Most of his success came from his time on Vici Gaming, coming 2nd at the International 4 and at DAC 2015, and 4th at the International 5, and has a total of 744 wins from 1,248 total games. Number 4. Roman Resolution Fominok. At 754 wins across 1,236 games, Resolution is one of the most well-known players to come out of the CIS scene. Resolution has played for a handful of successful rosters with a long stint on Team Empire between 2013 and 2016. Early last year, however, he made the monumental decision to play in the North American region for Digital Chaos, a move that seemed questionable at first as the team struggled early in their formation, but ultimately worked out for him in the end as he reached a career-high 2nd place at the International 6. Since then, the DC roster he went to TI6 with had a couple of shuffles and name changes, being called Thunderbirds and Planet Odd before eventually disbanding as a whole in 2017. Notably, he went to the International 7 as a stand-in for Team Empire to replace Chappie, who was unable to go due to visa issues. They placed 7th to 8th overall. Currently, Resolution is playing back on the mid lane for OG, though they still have yet to reach relative success in the current roster. Number 3. Kuro Kuroki Salehi Takasomi. It's no surprise to see one of Dota's most successful players place highly on this list. With a total of 745 wins out of 1,165 games since TI3. The current international champion Kuroki is one of the scene's most impressive players since the 4 teams he's been a part of since TI3, Natos Vincere, Team Secret, 5 Jungs turned Team Liquid have all been highly successful during his time with them, especially Team Liquid, who were one of the most dominant teams in 2016 and of course took home the Aegis of Champions in this year's International. Number 2. Lu Fenrir Chao. Second on the list is one half of China's most iconic support duos, Fenrir. He has been a part of the Chinese Dota 2 scene since 2012 with a 4-year-long stint at Vici Gaming that ended only early last year. Since then, he has been on eHome, Vici Gaming J, and is currently once again playing for Vici Gaming's main roster. He has a total of 769 wins from 1,251 total games, and the international career high placement of 2nd at the International 2014. Honorable mentions: Ice Ice Ice, 703 wins. Fly, 699 wins. Burning, 678 wins. Number 1. Shu F.Y. Linson. After seeing Fenrir at number 2, it shouldn't come as a surprise that FY is here on the top of the list, seeing as the two did splendid about 4 years together at Vici Gaming, 3 of which were after the International 3, meaning a lot of these wins are shared between the two players, though FY is currently playing on LGD Gaming with 782 wins from 1,300 total games. FY stands on top of this list, just 13 games ahead of his iconic support duo partner. Have we missed anyone that should be on this list? Write your suggestions down in the comment section below, and if you want more of these videos, hit subscribe and click on the bell button to join the notification squad.